The hero stretched his hand forward, talking about that, and then he turns around, and in front of him is this fucking huge lobster. Therms jumped back in fear. Then the hero waved his hands, saying that then Xavier began to fight with a pickaxe on swords. The kidnappers sat on the floor, listening to Kyle's sword plunge into Xavier's shoulder, and then exclaimed, hearing that the sword master in him had awakened. Suddenly Therms realized. Getting up from the floor, he said that they had gone too far from the topic, but the hero replied that now the most interesting part began. The comrades looked at the leader, noting that they were sitting well, but he reminded them that they were idiots. They were rebels who were risking their lives. They did not have time to listen to stories. Lloyd pulled his hands away, continuing that a swarm of locusts the size of a dog filled the sky. He sharply waved his hands in front of him. His kidnappers raised their hands in shock. The moon illuminated the walls of the house as the hero told that it was at this moment that he, Captain Frontera, appeared. Dawn appeared in the mountains. The hero and Therms were flying on a bird. The man was shocked, asking where he was flying. The hero asked if he wasn't going to meet the queen with him, to which he replied, how did they even come to this? He doesn't remember anything like that. Then the guy raised his hand again, saying it seems like we'll have to start all over again. 2 years ago, but Therms demanded that they stop. Then the guy smiled at his interlocutor, saying in conclusion, he needs the rebels' underground tunnels if he wants to bring in water. If he hands over these passages for use, the kingdom of Magentano will provide shelter and protection. The man lowered his head when the hero asked if he remembered, and he answered yes. Then the guy smiled, asking him to trust him. He will achieve protection for all the rebels and their families. The bright sun illuminated the red roof. The man sat, surrounded by magical signs. Sweat poured down his face when he said that they were black magicians. The queen stood opposite, listening to the fact that the man was Lord Targa. After that, he coughed up his blood. Waving her hand, the girl said enough. Enough for today, and thought about finding this lord. The man in the suit bowed his head, saying that Lloyd had requested an audience with her. She only looked at him questioningly, thinking